I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Project Runway, Season 18, Episode 11. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm on Mekhal, underwear designer, and your ultimate fashion guide. To my left, I have a swatch queen, Jeroslyn JoVonn.
Hi, everyone.
To her left, I have a former model who works for LA Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week, and Chicago Runways, Bria Williams.
How you doing?
And to her left, I have Cody Epperson, who used to be a stylist at J. Crew for 6 years.
Nice.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
Well, so today the challenge was to create a victory dress to celebrate the 2020 Olympics. They had a one-day challenge, $400. What are your overall thoughts?
I mean, I was actually excited to see what the designers were going to produce for this once I heard what the challenge was, and then we had met the Olympians. I was excited, but
You lost the excitement.
when I saw those looks, and then they had and to know that they each had $400, and that's what that was my thoughts.
Okay, I felt like it was a feel-good episode, but I felt, like you said, like the dresses were like more feel-good rather than chic high fashion.
Yes.
Which is, I feel like, what we want every single week. So
Every day.
I felt good, but I didn't feel good at the end.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's pretty on brand, on point. It seems like all of our athletes were like super stoked on what they got, but we weren't super stoked on what they got.
Yeah. I'll say Forever 21, and they closed for a reason. So,
Okay,
What?
Yeah.
Forever 21, American Apparel.
Jeroslyn, do you want to tell them something?
Listen, we love you guys supporting us week after week. In order to continue to keep us growing and flowing, we need you to like, subscribe, leave a comment, drop a 5-star review on iTunes, Google Play, Yelp. I don't know, wherever you are engaging with us. Just continue to show your support, subscribe to the YouTube, and tune in every week.
Yeah, we love you guys.
So we can keep on being the
loving.
ESPN of TV talk.
Yes, yeah. Okay, guys, let's just jump in. Talk about the first name, and it's Brittany today. Yes.
Okay,
Brittany.
so I thought it was a gown.
It is a gown.
And, it,
Sorry. Continue.
Something.
I don't know. Okay, so I thought it was good.
Uh-huh. Okay, somebody want to
Next.
Wow. I
Help?
mean, that's the thing. So with Brittany, I was happy to see that she didn't do her strappy signature straps because I really don't like those. I was
Which
happy.
one?
Those
Oh,
ugly
the-
little
yeah,
crisscross
yeah.
straps she does all the time.
Yeah,
So she, I think what the real challenge was for this week was that they were trying to listen to what their clients wanted. And at the same time, their clients aren't fashion designers. So they don't necessarily know sometimes what they want. It would have taken the designer to be like, oh, well, let's try a little of this. So when you look at this look on the Brittany's model, she does look nice. It does look like a nice dress for like a gala.
Yes.
But it's not one of the best looks we've seen from Brittany.
I think it's like a low budget gown that it's not finished whatsoever. Like if you saw the close up of like the chest part, awfully made. When you're like 11 weeks in on this show, I expect to be like a little better. The fabric is so old, and the dress is old with an old fabric. Just like maybe like the dress will look better with like a
it looks
nice
like one of those
flowy
dresses you can get
fabric.
off the sales rack and Nordstrom rack. Maybe even
Wow.
TJ Maxx.
Ross
Wow.
dress for less.
Not Ross, but like TJ Maxx, that one someone returned in Orange County. So it's like, you go to TJ Maxx in Orange County because they have better
Yeah.
returns because of the area.
Cody, you want to say something nicer before we're moving on?
I think she looks lovely. I think that she gave her
Not about
client.
hair, about the dress.
Yes,
Obviously she looked nice.
I think the dress looks beautiful. I think she gave her client what she wanted. I do agree. Brittany should have maybe taken some initiative and like embellished somewhere. Like the butt. The client wanted this bust and she got it, and she got the plunging neckline. There could have been a little more detailing, like with that mesh. There could have been just a little something to give it that extra pop. This is And like the judges said, this was something that we've seen before, not from Brittany, but just in the fashion world.
Yeah.
And it is lovely, but it could have been, Brittany should have done something to make it her own.
Yeah, and I also want to add, because I wrote it down, that like when Nina said it's such a cliche dress, that's the word that I was looking I forgot.
Yeah, TJ Maxx.
Like, yeah, super cliche gown. Okay, let's move on. Maybe it will get better and nicer. Let's go to Marquis' look.
This was on my like list. It wasn't on my hate, as was Brittany's. I did appreciate it. It looked nice on the athlete. It really did fit her well. The color looks nice on her. I did like what he did with the little braiding with the straps on the top of the dress. And as with all of the dresses that we saw tonight, I didn't think it was the best look from the designer. However, I do think he met the client's needs, and
I love
she
how
looked
you
nice.
how you say however all the time. It's really like
Journalistic.
classic. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Okay, who was our guest judge again today? Do you guys remember her name? I don't remember her name either.
She's an athlete. Like,
We liked your
once a
hair. We
month.
liked her hair.
Yeah, love her hair.
right?
Okay, well,
Ooh.
she made a comment about this dress, like, it looked like young, with kind of the design up top reminded me of Easter, and the bottom
that
had
eyelet.
like the sexy slit, but the top, I felt like maybe he should have done a V cut or something. Not
I saw
what
like
he
a bat
did.
mitzvah girl, like 11 years old, like very cute bat mitzvah
It's
girl,
my
and the
birthday.
the bottom part is sick, like beautiful.
Yeah.
The top could be.
Yes, it just needs
better.
more. It needed more like sex appeal. Like
Yeah.
that's what I
Yeah.
thought could have been added, but
And she also looked so cute walking the
Right.
runway, and,
She
and
did.
not like sexy
Not
or like
sexy, she looked
or
cute.
like maybe she didn't want to be sexy, but maybe like even like I won't say beautiful. When I look at her, I'll be like cute. That's
Yeah.
what
I
I'd
don't
say.
think she wanted her to look cute though.
Yeah.
no, yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't think that she wanted to look sexy herself. She wanted to, at least she wanted to show off her prosthetic leg, which I'm all for. Like, amen. Like, good for you, sister. Like, way to go about it. But she's wearing sneakers. Like, she wanted to, like, she even said it before they went down the runway. She's like, I love the choice of sneakers. But I do agree, like, the top of the dress was not what it needed to be. Like, the eyelet and the straps, it was like this weird like Zara J. Crew baby that like should never have happened. The color's lovely.
Yes.
And I'm all about that slit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I just
let's-
say one thing? I feel like this competition was hard because it's like you want to give them what they
Yes,
want so
right.
You're
bad.
Yeah.
absolutely right.
Right.
But it's like I'm not saying it's not good enough. It's just like there needs to be just like kind of more. This is high fashion.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I just feel like
And-
all competition it was kind of
No,
difficult.
absolutely. And I was saying it when we were watching it, it's like these aren't like couture models like having to, like their job isn't to own everything they run down
But
walk
that's
down
why
the
we
runway
need to
with.
like block like
So it's
who the
like,
models
you know,
are
they're
and
very-
put the dress.
Exactly, and they were very happy
don't
with
think
it.
about if they're happy or if they look good at this point. Like look
Yeah.
about what they made, and that's what we're talking about. I feel.
Yeah.
Let's
You
move
are
on to
not
Sergio.
wrong.
I'm never wrong.
This is the first look
Okay,
Sergio's
Sergio,
ever done
yeah.
that I put on my hate list. I hated
Love.
this. I hated this. I
Ooh.
love her. I love a beautiful pregnant woman. I just don't think he did her justice. This is not a dress I would want to wear during my maternity. And I think it was ill-fitting. I understood his point, like, oh, I would never put a fitted dress on a pregnant woman. Well, thank you, sir. But pregnant women are allowed to feel beautiful and sexy and still desirable. And this dress did not do any of those things. However, the color was gorgeous and the flowiness of it, so that, you know, the silhouette he gave, which is a part of Sergio's signature, was very nice.
I think he fell in love with the yellow from last episode because it was so bomb.
Yeah, that's true.
And the flow of his dress it's good. I love the flow of it, but like you said, the style of it, and for him, like he could have done more. I think the sleeves are a 5 out of 10. Like, yeah, you made it look good, but it's not his best work. He could have done better. But the flow, of course, his techniques are always good, besides the strap around the stomach.
Those were a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's lovely. I agree that like it's kind of similar to Brittany. Like he could have brought something more to it to give it just his own personal flair. But I do think she looks lovely in it. I think she's beautiful. I do like the color. I think maybe when it comes to like fitting and like the tightness of it, maybe if she was in her third trimester, like maybe it would be like more of a bold statement.
Maybe.
And I think that's what he was trying to make her not look pregnant. But like, I think she looks very nice. But I also agree. I do think this is a safe look for Serge.
Yeah.
He's given us much better product in the past.
Yeah, I feel like it was safe. It wasn't awful. The flow was great. The back was cool.
I did like the negative space in the back.
Yeah,
and
it was okay.
yeah.
But really good like how it
Yeah.
It's
next to
okay.
Brittany,
You're
she
right.
didn't finish I
Right.
felt it wasn't finished like here, like you can sew a bit more, and then like Sergio always finishing. So okay, let's move on to Jeffrey because he's on your love list, and I'm so excited.
He's the only one that made it to the love list this week,
Wow.
and
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was the best look. I thought she looked stunning in that dress. It fit her body well. I would have, Carly could have helped her with some little runway walk lessons prior, but I digress. She's an athlete. She kills it on the court, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But the dress fit her very well. I did think it was a little short, but at the same time, it still just looks so nice on her. That color looked great on her beautiful brown skin. And I loved it. This was the only one that made my love list.
I
Nice.
loved it as an idea. I feel like the fit was awful because it wasn't long enough. It shouldn't be long, but it should be a bit longer because you can see her things. And also the boobs area are not fitted at all. And like you told me, like, she just she doesn't have
it. Right.
But he made it for her. So get the boobs area done. And other than that, the dress is very like good.
And remember, he
Good.
started all over again.
Yeah.
So, hats off to Jeffrey.
But like the design itself is sick.
He always comes with the biggest challenge each week, and somehow he pulls it off, and it comes out stunning. So, I'm Team Jeffrey.
I like this one, but I do agree. You said it, and Nina Garcia said it, that like the slit is a little too far in, and you can almost like you can't, or at least we couldn't, but you can see her lady bits. Like her gynae is about to be there, and but the dress is beautiful, and I think it's what she wanted, but that slit should just be about like half an inch to the left.
Yeah.
So I loved this too. I loved it. And of course, there's always something you can fix a little bit. So a slit a little bit to the right or the left, like it was still bomb in my eyes. So that was great, Jeffrey. I love it.
Okay, so let's move on to Nancy.
Nancy did a fantastic job. She put her.
Did I ask you?
You didn't ask anybody. You just put it out there for the universe.
So there you go.
And I said Nancy did a fantastic
I just
job.
wanted to give it to Jeroslyn. She loves to be fair.
I knew, but I was purposely not being first. Go.
I was purposely being faster. And she killed it. She had her client in mind. She did what her client wanted, but then I think she went above and beyond and gave her client what she also needed. And the dress came out beautiful, and she even had options. She could take the ruffly part of it out and be in this sleek thing.
Yeah.
Nancy killed it.
What was the thing? It was attached to here, so she can take it off like this.
Yeah, it was like
Oh,
Velcro.
that's really
Velcro.
It was Velcro, but you
That's
couldn't even
really
see the
thoughtful.
Velcro, which is amazing because
Yeah.
Velcro's a thing. So
It's really thoughtful, so I'll give her that.
very thoughtful.
I loved
What a
it.
nice adjective.
We know you loved it.
Yeah,
Wait.
of course. I
Hey,
loved
Mom.
it because mom's always, yeah, hey mom, you're always thinking about others, and I appreciate it. She looks so bomb in this dress. The train is everything. She flipped it when she spun that chair. You did it, Nancy.
She did.
She did. I didn't love this dress. It wasn't like my personal favorite, but I did love just what she did for the client. Like you said, with the transition, with how the client is able to turn it for the challenge. Like, again, hats off to Nancy, and it was good to see this on the runway.
Yeah, I loved it. I don't know if I love the shape of the dress itself, but the whole idea she got me, like with the whole how comfortable it is for her. And it was like a whole show. It was like, I'm an Olympics after party, for sure.
Yeah.
So it one of like the only looks that was like, okay, Olympics. Yes. Okay, and last look of the week, Victoria. Okay, go.
Victoria did her thing, and she killed it. It looks beautiful. It's again, it's similar to Jeffree. It's a little shorter than I think it needs to be, but I do think it's beautiful, and I like the aesthetic of it. I think Victoria got very lucky that her client wanted exactly what Victoria is good at. So nothing against Victoria, but I do think she just got a little lucky with this challenge.
Yeah, same thing as the one before. Like little technical things, you can make it a little bit longer. The asymmetric, it looked good. That's Victoria's signature design. So she pulled it off on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I do disagree with both of you. I do not like this dress. I do think she got lucky. The episode started with her saying that you could tell that she was drained and the competition is getting to her. She said she wasn't feeling inspired at all, and that's exactly what I feel when I look at this dress. I do not compare it to her earlier designs. I don't feel like she felt inspired. It's just very dry. It's boring.
Very Victoria. Mm-hmm. I'll just do what I know how to do.
Right.
It's similar to the ice skating look from
The ice skating.
Marquis.
Right. Right.
It is. It's very Victoria. There's nothing very special here. I don't see it like very fashionable. I see it very safe, and I don't like how it sits.
That's
on
like
the,
a
on
Fashion
the right
Nova
leg.
dress,
Yes.
that's a knockoff of
Yes.
the high end look.
Yes, exactly. It's a Fashion Nova. Wow. Okay. Well, guys, it's just so nobody. I mean, who won?
No one was
Nobody
eliminated.
was eliminated. Yes.
Who was the winner?
And Nancy was the winner because she was just smart.
She was
she
smart.
made it like you know.
Well deserved.
Yeah. So nobody went home, but next week two are going
going home.
So
Get ready. Yes.
We're gonna light that fire.
Okay, Bria, do you have some news for
Yes,
us?
we have some news. What's new in the world? Elaine Walroth, our judge, she announced today that she is joining Michelle Obama's organization, When We All Vote.
Listen, she's on fire. She was
on
like Teen
fire.
Vogue editor, and now she's like doing, I don't know what she's doing.
She's a
besides
jack of
the
all
show.
trades. She does everything.
Yeah.
I love
Speaking
it.
of J.
So,
Crew.
for those of you that don't know what When We All Vote is, it is a non-profit organization that is on a mission to increase participation in every election and close the race and age voting gap by changing the culture around voting and the grassroots energy and through strategic partnership to reach every American. And so as the ambassador, Elaine will work with brands, leading artists, and the creative community to ensure that more people of color and themselves are all in the electoral process. So Elaine is
That's
Excellent.
great.
doing it
Good
again.
for you, Elaine.
Good for you, girl.
Okay. That's it.
That's it.
Cody's special segment. No, I loved it. It was like good news.
It was great news. She's
Yeah,
working with Michelle
like,
Obama.
Yeah, I didn't mean to say it like, you know.
It
Okay.
was
Special segment?
great news. Special segment, Swatchdog.
There's no like music.
No, I don't know if there's music, but
Not
I
this week.
I
Maybe you
picked
didn't
a-
realize it's a special
I
segment.
picked a very specific dog photo this week, but maybe we'll see in a second. So it's all no blood. No
Our
foul.
producer left. It's just kidding.
Yeah, he's there.
Okay, so special time.
So
go
we
for
have
it.
6 people left. So, Bria, I'm going to start with you. You had Sergio and Nancy last week. Who do you want to change? Do you want to keep with it?
I want, instead of Sergio, I want Jeffrey. So Nancy and Jeffrey.
Nancy and Jeffrey. I know. Look at him. I picked his
Yeah, that's
birthday
a better
photo
one.
because my birthday's next week. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna pick birthday Swatch.
you
Look
go.
at him. He's so cute. I just want to eat him.
Okay, we don't need to hear
Yeah,
about the bacon.
and all the.
Yeah.
No bacon. No bacon this time. Like maybe like a nice.
Okay,
like,
look
No,
at
enough.
let's
Go
carry
back to the
the-
Okay. Gosh, you guys, it's my segment.
He loves
Okay.
talking about that.
On you had Sergio and Jeffrey. Do you want to keep
No,
that or
I'll keep
change
them.
it?
I'll give Sergio another chance because he knows what he's doing. So let's hope for better challenges for him.
You're keeping Sergio.
Yeah, and
Do you have
Jeffrey.
both of them? Okay, excellent. Nice.
I don't have any
So
better options
faithful.
right now.
Jeroslyn, you had Sergio and Joffrey. I call him Joffrey. I can't help
I know,
it.
because of Game of Thrones. I think I'm gonna copy Bria and do Jeffrey and Nancy. Nancy really
Jeffrey and
has
Nancy.
just been consistent, and I gotta.
You guys, I'm sorry. I'm spicing it up. I'm only picking Nancy.
Oh,
I
Just
think
one?
she's going to the end.
Wow.
She's my choice.
Wow, look at you.
all
Brave.
right.
I'm done. I'm done.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
guys, where our audience can find you at home on social media and stuff.
At Jeroslyn Diva. Sorry, I skipped. Again, as usual. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get better. At Jeroslyn Diva, JEROSLYN Diva.
Bria?
At Bria Williams _.
I am Cody Epperson. I am on Instagram at Cody Epp, CODYYEPP.
And you guys can find me on I am on Mekhal on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll see you next week.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.